What's up, everybody? Time for a Markiplier type milestone video. Well, it's funny because Snooze has said to me, is he going to do this every time? So I've been kind of doing this on Twitter, and I don't think I've made any kind of milestone video since I broke 1,000 a year ago. So not only have I broken 2,000, I have now broken 3,000 subs. And obviously, I have a lot of thank yous to give, to share, and to sincerely, hopefully, because there's a lot of sincerity questions out there about YouTubers, but I hope you take my word for it and understand how humbled I am by what's gone on in the last 30 days. So, first and foremost, the people who've subbed and have given me a chance because of my work on the Baited podcast. The whole thing has been absolutely surreal. From the time that under the circumstances that I met Keemstar, to making a new friend in Colossal is Crazy, to meeting other YouTubers like Dom is Live, who was just so supportive with me, even though he may have had some issues with Keem. Thank you so much. Now, the great thing about the subs is not only are you giving this channel and the type of podcasting I do here a chance, you're also giving the people that I probably owe the most to, and that's the Shot from the Point team. Kenny, Frenchie Ben, Dead on Dave, Jeff the Huffman, Matt Kazar, who's recently dealt with some serious tragedy and is coming back next week. You're giving them the opportunity as well, because I'm here to share that. Whatever comes of this, and however long it lasts, I'm here to share that with those people. And overwhelmed is not the right word. I can't find, maybe my command of the English language isn't that good, because I can't find a word better than overwhelmed. And I do sincerely thank you. And I hope you don't only give my podcasts a chance, but folks like Jeff the Huffman, also team member, Dead on Dave, and their YouTube channels a chance. That's what's really important to me, because let me be very clear. I don't think I could go on and get noticed if I didn't have these guys behind me. They are loyal to a T. They sacrifice. They put up with my interruptions. They just want the channel to do better, and they don't make a dime. And I don't even think they do it for money. Hey, it would be nice, and maybe I'll be able to pay them one day. But they do it because they love the project, and we love each other. We are brothers. I also like to take this opportunity to make an announcement that we have an addition to the team, and very likely the final addition to our team. Real talk, the Metaphor Messiah is the new permanent co-host of Shot from the Point Live. That's sort of our pay-per-view, our big, how we start our broadcast week. And he is the new permanent co-host. And tonight on Shot from the Point Dead, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, he will be joining us, and we will be making that announcement official. The books are closed. The team is set. And we have so many hungry guys that want to be not only on hockey broadcast, but the new direction the channel's taking as far as YouTube news or Shock Jock Radio, whatever you want to call it. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Keemstar. I have your back. Absolutely. Doesn't mean I'm not going to call you out in the Baited podcast. But there's no doubt that Daniel Keem has changed my life. I know I think they say that so easily now. That I'll be sucking his dick, as they say. But Colossal is Crazy. I don't know if there's a... So far, I don't think I've met some good men. Real good men. And he's a young guy, Colossal. I don't know if I've met too many better men than Colossal is crazy. And I value your friendship very as much as I value the friendships and relationships that I've had on my team. And finally, of course, my wife, my children, who have, I've mentioned this in another podcast, believed in me no matter what. And I'm not saying she thought that I was going to get picked up by Keemstar and become a big YouTube star. She believed that I could pull this off. It gave me an opportunity in a country where I don't speak the language all that well to work my ass off on YouTube, around the house, for the kids. That's just as good as it gets. And without getting too personal, I was, well, I'm going to get personal. I was getting transferred to Texas when I was in the military. And the plan was for me to leave the military and get like a government job and take my family. And my ex-wife agreed to it. Everything was fine and dandy. And, I wasn't one of those guys that had the cops coming or the MPs coming to their house all the time. And my ex-wife pulled the rug right out from under me, right before I was supposed to go. Now, I had some excellent people in the military who I probably should thank too, that allowed me through some loopholes to live in Germany legally. Had I gone home and I had the ticket in my hand, I would have never saw my daughter again unless I was willing to pay for it. This has been done before. This has been, you get sent to your military. The military sends you to Alaska. Your German wife says, okay, we'll meet up with you. And she never shows up. And she goes to court and files for abandonment, which is instant. You're not there to show up for court. You've abandoned your children. And then you got to play ball with her family if you want to see those kids. And it usually involves a little bit of this. And I knew that was coming. I saw that happen to other troops. Found a way to stay in Europe. There were some soldiers that really looked out for me. Some sergeants that I could never pay back. And I fought. And eventually I won. And the only reason I won is because my wife, when I ran out of money to pay my rent, I had to work 3 jobs, including go to the reserves, just to stay here, came to my rescue, suffered through everything that is a divorce, even though suffered through having to be around a child that was being told that she was a bad person. And she fought, and she believed in me, and we won. And when we won, she told me to quit my job, get on her health care package, and start a life here in Germany as a legal resident. That's who she is. And I don't have anything without her. By the way, we won. That's right. We won. The accusations against me, she filed for abandonment anyway, even though I was still here. But we won. And you need a special woman to put up with 5 years. 5 of attacks and constantly go to court and losing every dime that I ever made in Iraq. 5 of them. She suffered through it. And I like to think that you guys subbing me and loving the Baited podcast is payback for what she had to do to be with somebody like me. So if you don't think this thank you or this milestone is sincere, I don't know what to tell you. Because I couldn't be more sincere and more humbled by your generosity, your willingness to believe in me, like my wife, like my team. Thank you for 3,000 subs. Sure like to have more. I hope you enjoyed the Baited podcast, and I hope you enjoyed the podcasts and videos we make here. Thank you. My name is Thomas Callanan. Have a good one.